Rickadegga!
Alright, so we rigged up those street lights yesterday, and for some reason we don't have any power on this lane. I don't know if I hit a wire down there or hit a wire and something shorted out. I hope not. Let's see. See what do the backlights there. Actually, once we solve this power problem, we'll do the backlights later. Oh, look at that. Still have another terminal block ready to go. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to switch the power plug down here. So each lane has its own power pack. So we're gonna just switch the wires off the one lane that actually working to the other one, and we'll see if that's just the power pack. It's just the power pack. I think I have an old orange one that I can use in the meantime. Star Wars, do up the Death Star racing set. A slotless track. There's a slotless racing excitement in a Star Wars setting. So there's the power source for the lighting. You can see there, there's two wires into one terminal block. That wire goes out. I think when I first wired, I wired it straight to a terminal block right below the back straight. Takes care of that. There's a power pack for each lane into there. So lane 3 is the one we're concerned about. We're going to take lane 4. We know lane 4 still got power to it, so we'll switch that out to see if it's just that power pack. I hope it's that, because I can't see any other reason why it wouldn't have power. Power hook back up there. We'll turn around and see what we got. There's still no power down here. I'll put the power packs back to the way they were. Obviously there's some kind of power interruption somewhere. So we'll follow the line. Number 3 line comes, well, we'll follow that wire all the way down. Comes with the controller, the driver station. So, take this plastic plate off the table. I don't know if I'll have to disconnect my Revmatic sound. See here, the switch for the Revmatic. I actually just took the motor plate out of. There's an electric motor in the Revmatic grandstand. The little red flipper knob that bounces off a plastic sheet. Actually, I found dart flights. People plays darts. I used dart flight to replace that. Give a sound, and so this You say, well, that green switch isn't a call button, that is a Revomatic sound button. So I took the motor right out of the grandstand and just mounted it under here, and on that piece of plywood I changed the size of there's a hole drilled underneath that white piece of plastic. So the different size of the hole gives each engine sound, we'll say, on the track a different sound. So I don't know, what sounded really cool to an 8-year-old kid as Revomatic sound gets annoying after a little while. That's why it's hooked up to a switch. But there we go. Well, see, there's where I put the terminal block yesterday. That was the one right by the drive-in. So these are the 2 wires for that lane. The one power wire going to the controller and one coming back to pretty much the other end for the first power tap. It's wired like that because when I set it up, I had 3 power taps made up from the last track. I believe it's right here, the main one, a long time ago. It's wired up the front first. Hook back up, straight down. I put a couple cars on the lane. Julie Logano like this. This spaghetti has, okay, so all the controllers come back to that terminal block. The power gets distributed there. I actually have a power tap wired off it on the one side. So this just kind of this one wire. So the one wire come out of the connector there. So good thing I buy stuff in bulk when I do it. I'll just get another connector and it'll all be good. Connector clip, just goes. Shove that wire in, clamp it down, reconnect it, and we should be good to go again. I trimmed the end of the wire off because the strands were frayed. I'm pretty sure the rest of the strands are still stuck in that connector. So we'll peel that back and make a whole new connection. I noticed when I first started the power at the other end, the wires don't look like this. I guess wire traffic controller, I guess you'd call it. The nails are come up through the board, so I'll find that bag, and maybe on a rainy day I will replace all the nails with little screws, and we'll get this thing sorted. So new connection done. We'll switch that out. Be careful not to pull off my power tab wire. I'll just loosen that screw just a little bit. So reconnected. Now let's go. Hopefully this is it. I just must have hit that wire while the wire when I was wiring it off that terminal block through there, I guess. Alright. Fantastic. Like I said, you've just got 2 power bars under there with 4 power packs plugged in. This is a power bar plugged in my Google switch. There's still no juice down here. What is happening? Green tape around the power wires so we know which one is which. We'll find the flathead screwdriver. Oh, look at that. I happen to have one right here. We'll bend it forward there. See, the wires, the red wire's not connected anymore. So we'll do a splice job on that. Well, these terminal blocks here, I know I do overkill sometimes, but they're rated for 300 volts. So 300 volts, we should be good. We're just gonna chop off what we need, and we'll just splice the wire into that instead of Well, I no longer have that much wire, the red and black wire. I think I'm down to that much. I'll look it up, but for right now, yeah, we used to have Radio Shack used to be the best place on the planet. So it turned in Canada, it's turned into a store called The Source. So if you want a cell phone case, that's the place to go. But as far as wiring that they all used to sell, that's not happening anymore. I know that happened a long time ago, but oh, I'm an old guy. I keep repeating the same stuff. And that mark in the wire looks suspiciously like a drill mark. So it's my own fault here. I don't know, it was taped up, so it's something I've done before. Probably when I was doing this, when I drilled through the other thing. I don't know. Hey, things happen. A true professional knows how to fix his mistakes. I'm a professional at drilling through wires accidentally. So to splice that wire together, that should do it until we can get another roll of wire. Still no juice down here. Oh, so after retracing this power wire all the way back, there's nothing wrong with it. I did find that other one, but that isn't even on the lane and I'm having an issue with. You track it down to the actual power supply itself. It's not putting out any juice. No hook. The one that we know is good. I fixed the thing there. Show you my little splice there, the wire had come out. So we fixed that. That solved. I didn't have an issue with the yellow lane. No power to it, and I'm thinking, oh, this is just getting better and better as we go. But anyways, so I'm going to take the power off that yellow lane, and send it down this wire to the blue, to the one, the original problem, and see how that goes. Maybe when that power supply fried, it fried this board too, because I don't understand why we don't have any power down here again. Yay, power, power. Just take the hardware off that board there, attach it to this, and we'll be all set to go. It's been a lovely morning. Alright, we're going to proceed to disassemble this little card. Alright, so I went in and found a old yellow or orange power pack. In the interim, while we wait for the new one to arrive, or the new power supply system. I'm going to rethread the wire that I pulled out all the way back up to the end of the table. Oh, it would be nice if it was this lane, but it's not. It's that lane way down there. Got the old power supply all rigged up here. We'll hook it up and hopefully we'll have all 4 lanes back in operation. Power to the yellow lane now. Everything's all good to go again. Plus we have street lights installed. I don't know. It's been an eventful 2 days here. Reorganize the mess to the outside of the table and run some laps. If you enjoy my slot car videos, please smash that like button, share my videos, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll have more slot car videos coming for you shortly.